stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it.
Whoa.
Oh, that was quick.
That was a break.
Good golly.
How you guys doing?
Hey,
Coming in hot.
I was just
Coming in hot.
I was making sure that I was getting our guest names right because I've had a few flubs lately of saying people's name, like, you know.
Yeah, especially if they're from like the Stephen Argyle area. You know, where their last names are like 46 letters.
And they end with ski.
Consonants, yeah, and they don't sound anything like they're spelled.
Yeah, can I get a
I don't know what you.
consonant?
I have no idea what you're
I
talking
need
about.
a consonant with all of your vowels.
Yeah. A lot
of
C's. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
to buy a vowel, please.
Yes, awesome. Well, welcome. It's our last show of January, last day of
Yay.
January, which means things can only heat up in the Grand Cities. I think it's going to be 30 this weekend.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It's our
so-
Lord and Savior's birthday, Justin Timberlake.
Oh my God! What
yes.
did you call him?
Holy cow! I
Oh,
was-
my wife's not listening to this show.
Our guest is coming in with some stuff, and I was actually
Holy.
thinking, like, did we miss a religious holiday? So I was like, oh, okay.
I was like, Christmas?
I thought she
Yeah.
was going to say Neil Diamond for
Neil
Pete's sake.
Diamond.
Jeez.
Could be
No way.
Neil Diamond's birthday, too.
I'm a millennial, come on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Good. Well, let's get this party started because we've already kind of come in hot with some good tips and tricks to celebrate your day. So this is Put a Fork in It. My name is Courtney Barstead Logan. I'm a realtor with Remax Grand, and on social media as Grand Cities Living here in Grand Forks. I'll toss it to my current co-host.
Yeah, I'm here today. I am Kim Efta with Remax Grand and on social media at My Grand Cities, but I'm banned on Twitter right now for some reason. So,
Hey.
yeah, I'm banned on Twitter for,
Welcome to my world.
I guess, promoting a Porsche or something. I don't know.
I didn't know you were going to say that either.
Yeah,
Porsche.
Promoting a pork.
I didn't do it. I got hacked, so I'm banned.
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes, I got to figure that out.
A
But-
Twitter hack.
sucks.
Yes, a Twitter hack. Oof.
They pecked your nest, if you will.
I
Yeah.
know. But yeah, our for licensing purposes, you can find us at 1375 South Columbia Road, Suite G, Grand Forks, North Dakota 58201. There, broker covered.
Covered. Okay, so we're kind of sticking with a theme right now as we lead up to Giving Hearts Day, and it's been really fun to feature different groups in our community, I mean individuals, and talk about Giving Hearts Day, and also highlight the work that that some of these groups and individuals do. So today we have Ashley Stoker with the University of North Dakota Alumni Association and Foundation. How was that?
You got it. You did it. Yeah, it's a
Nailed
long
it.
title. Yeah.
I feel good now. The mic's all yours. yeah.
So Ashley Stocker, Director of Development for the College of Education and Human Development, another long title. So I work with alumni, friends, and partners of the university to raise funds for all things UND. But like you said, today we're going to talk a little bit about Giving Hearts Day. So we're really excited to partner with Dakota Medical Foundation again this year, as everyone does who joins in on Giving Hearts Day. And really our focus is student scholarships and has been for several years. And the goal for us is $1 million in the day, but of course you can schedule your donation and do it ahead of time or whenever is comfortable for you. And just to share kind of the impact that you can have, I don't want people to feel like their gift is too big or too small.
Never too big.
Never too big,
No.
for sure. But too small, sometimes people think, oh, well, my $25 doesn't make a difference. Well, it really does. I can give an example just this past fall, pretty new to the foundation, and we had a student reaching out to us and just sharing that they had like $1,000 left on their tuition bill, and it was a matter of dropping out or staying in and finishing her degree. And so we were able to find some funds for her and get her to stay and finish her degree. It was her last semester of college, and that's that can be really impactful and really devastating for a person if they don't have those scholarships available to them. So. Yeah, it's a great cause. I know everyone in town is joining the bandwagon and doing the Giving Hearts Day thing. But yeah, it's really fun. We make it a fun day and take a group photo, and so yeah, it's
I love it.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
What with being with the Department of Education, which I got my master's degree there, so I feel so tied to the program.
Yes.
Don't ask me for money on air, but
I'll tell you, I'll give you a few years.
yeah, she did say she would give me a few years. I can raise my son a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but
Timing is everything with fundraising, as you probably know.
Yes, yeah, no, but love. We have a fantastic education department at UND.
We do.
And, you were talking a little bit before we came on about the teacher shortage and how impactful scholarships are for the
Yes.
department. So can you share more about that?
Yeah, so as a college as a whole, numbers and enrollment are down for a number of people going into teaching and counseling as well, because that's the other side of the college. And so with the teacher shortage, there's also a mental health crisis, right? And so we're looking for both of those people and trying to get numbers up. And so the more scholarships and help we can get in, that reduces a lot of barriers around what it takes to do a 4-year degree. And so, we're looking at all sorts of things. We just started an Office of Teacher Recruitment and Retention. And so that team is really working hard to find new angles and ways to get into, even middle schoolers and start talking to them about teaching. As well as the retention piece, we're seeing that teachers are leaving the profession around the 3-year mark because of the pandemic and burnout and low pay and not great support from administration. And so just really trying to overcome a lot of these barriers that we're finding teachers are facing. And it's all valid, right? Like these are really hard things that they're facing. Classroom management has changed from 4 or 5 years ago. And so just being really thoughtful about how we can support teachers in this new world that we're living in. So yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought there, but
No, we get it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of teachers that are real estate agents, Courtney. Are you going to go back?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't have my teaching degree, so I definitely am not going in that avenue.
My daughter's first grade teacher taught 1 year and then went into real estate, so I get it.
Wow.
Like it's hard.
And I think I look at too, especially with the I used my master's in education in the higher education realm, but looking at when students leave, they do carry a heavy load of debt, which is it's common where we understand that, but also when you look at I'm from Western North Dakota, especially during the boom out there, you couldn't afford to live in places like Williston, Watford City, Trenton, with what you were making as a teacher. And so a lot of people flipped and said, okay, I'm going to use my 4-year degree as a teacher and I'm going into oil field, or I'm going into, different things like that.
Yep.
It's hard to compete. And so I think the scholarships that you all are providing helps offset that, to say, okay, what if we kind of helped with that, where, we're not trying to pay off people's loans. Going to college it's a thing, right?
Right.
But how can we help support that, where we get good quality teachers that are focused just in the classroom and not on maybe being a part-time real estate agent
Right.
to pay their bills?
There's no time to have a side hustle as a teacher.
No.
It's
I feel bad
a 70
for
a
them.
week plus hour job.
Yeah.
Yeah, and funny that you mentioned, Watford City and rural areas. That's another big focus too, is a lot of students, high school students specifically, are a little bit intimidated to come to a bigger university. And so another focus has been doing a lot of outreach in those areas. We did partner with the school district out in Watford City to do kind of a pilot program there to get student teachers out there. The other thing is online classes, right? Like it's such a, double-edged sword, because the feeling is you come on campus and you get the affinity and you get the buy-in and just kind of the culture of the university, which is awesome, I think. But then also some of these people that want to get their 4-year degree, they have a family or they have a part-time job. And so the online option is really great for those who can't, aren't able to come to campus too. So we're really proud of that. And the college is doing everything it can to keep teachers in the profession, and I'm really proud to be a part of the team. Our dean, Cindy Jutnan, is super passionate about it. She's a counselor herself, and so she's been wonderful to work with, and we're doing great things. So the next few years are going to be exciting.
Yeah. We know that the world needs more counselors right now. I think that's like a common thread as well. So teachers and counseling, and the pandemic really did a whopper on us.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
did.
it did.
Yeah,
And for the kids,
Yeah.
too. It's so
It
sad.
did. Yeah. My daughter's 8, and she's struggled with some of those things. Yeah,
Oh my
recently.
gosh. Yeah, no, it's UND's always had a wonderful counseling program, and I think highlighting that as a part of yours. But I think props to the dads too, but we just talk about moms a lot here. So when someone says sometimes like, you don't mention the dads, I'm like, well, I'm not a dad. So,
Dads do it different. That's my motto.
There you go. Yeah, they can have a shirt that says that. But especially the single moms or the moms that are saying like, I want to complete my degree at night or do that. We're seeing a lot more during the pandemic, and I think that's something that has really been highlighted. In the paper recently, that UND does a wonderful job with online education, like you had mentioned. And so that offers, maybe you take a class here or there, but you can finish that. And it's just seeing friends that have completed their degree or have, stayed in their classroom and then completed their master's degree. What a great accomplishment that is. I can't imagine doing that with like 3 or 4 kids at home. And so like what a wonderful way to do that. And giving during Giving Hearts Day or really any time, because you'll take money more than just that day, right?
More than February 9th.
We love Giving Hearts Day. That's
good.
It's a good time to give. Yeah. If you need an excuse, there's your excuse to give.
Yeah. So, and you said that, you can do it whenever you're comfortable. I think, a Friday night after a few cocktails down at the Toasted Frog is a great time to give.
Toasted Frog.
Yeah, just get your phone out once you're feeling friendly.
Jump on the website and give, and then you can pop over to Amazon, get yourself a new outfit. Whatever.
Yes,
whatever
perfect.
makes you feel good.
Yes.
Whatever makes you feel good.
I know how you guys work.
Yeah. Always more giving after a few more, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, whatever you need to do, whether it's pickles or cocktails.
My wallet is more generous when I've had adult beverages.
Yes.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a website I can share too, specific to UND, if that's okay.
Yes, go for it.
So UNDalumni.org/GHD for Giving Hearts Day. And you can go on there anytime from now till February 9th and schedule your gift. If you don't want to give to scholarships, that's okay. You can list in the memo where you want to give to, or if you want it to go to a specific college or area, you can put that in the memo as well. But College of Ed is a great place to put it to.
Yeah, see? Yep, you can say that.
Promotion. You're here.
Yes.
You came on the show.
I told the gals back at the office, I said, I'm going to talk about College of Ed too. So,
Well, of course.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. So we're going to put a little challenge out to you. We had United Way here last week. They said that they're going to have cookies if we stop by. So I'm just wondering, like, do you have anything planned? I mean, no pressure, but I mean, it would be really helpful.
I don't, but I am a part of the High Five team at the foundation, which is basically the fun team. So I am very good at throwing together a little fun really quickly. So if you girls stop by, I'll have something for you. I promise.
Well, Carly
TikTok
and I,
videos.
Yeah, we're going to be on a mission next week. We're going to hit up some Giving Hearts places, and so we know we're getting cookies at United Way. They're having a little social all day, right, Carly?
I'm feeling donuts. Do we like donuts?
Sandy's.
Sandy's.
Whatever, apples for education, however you're feeling.
Apples.
We do a lot of Whitman's candy too. So I brought the girls chippers today.
You.
So yeah.
You could take it back and then like give it to us that
No.
They wouldn't know.
Yeah.
There's other fun stuff at Whitman's we can try.
Yeah. Okay.
Free gift.
Yeah. A giant chocolate apple if you donate $500 today, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Not to be construed as a bribe.
No. Yeah. None at all. What happened? We off?
Nope.
Off air?
No, we're fine.
Okay. Just a little.
It froze up there for just a second.
Did it? Was it a nice screen or was it like a triple chin? When
It was
Probably like me.
It was on her. I think.
Perfect.
It's good.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Yeah.
I told all my friends to watch today, so I'm sure there's like a lot of people extra that don't normally watch. I'm hoping-
Hey, perfect.
You
bringing
sound
some
like you've
viewership.
done this a million times,
Yep.
though.
Oh, well,
You're so laid back and chill.
I did call bingo for several years.
Oh, there you go.
In my early 20s, and that was my warm up.
Like down
Yep.
the
That's how I got my
hall?
start.
Bingo.
Bingo down the hall.
No, for the Listen Center, so like in the bars in town. In my early 20s, I worked there in Ecolab and just
That's how I got my start, calling bingo at the Pennington County Fair in the summer, and then McDonald's drive-through.
Wow.
Yeah.
You called bingo in the McDonald's drive-thru?
No, I called bingo at the fair. Because he'd bring the bingo deal, and I worked for the same older fella every year when they came to the fair, and I got rolling there after a couple of years. He let me call bingo, and I was just like stoked. I'm going into radio now.
Fun. Yeah, I've been told I have a voice for radio, so
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't know. You never know.
So when you do bingo at the bars, do you ever get like a mom, dad, teacher-esque thing where you're like, shut up, B49? Or do the people, they manage that themselves because they are pretty quiet?
They people who play bingo are pretty serious.
Oh
about
yeah,
bingo.
there's bingo
So
etiquette.
no, there's no yelling, but I did in the smaller, quieter, a little more boring bars, I would mix it up and use accents, like a Southern accent or, like the Count or something. So
And then certain numbers, they all have their little punchline joke.
Right,
And
yep.
There's punchline bingo numbers.
Yeah, sure. If you're an avid player, you'd know.
Well, I used to play in high school in Williston a lot. I would go, when I worked at a butcher shop, I would go with my friend who was a big bingoer. But that's when, do you remember, so they were smoking locations, and then there was a smoking side and a non-smoking side, and the only thing that divided them was like a table.
Yeah.
It was the same thing.
Nothing.
Is that hilarious?
That's healthy.
Yeah. Back in the day, you think about that.
It was like, there's a smoking side and the not, but it just didn't make sense.
yeah, when
But it
I
was so great.
first started calling bingo and dealing blackjack, it was still smoking in the bars, and
Yeah.
I'd come home every night and my clothes would just reek.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
It's about
No fun.
stand them up in the corner.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Now you experience that, and you're like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
I was a 3-pack a day guy for 20 years.
Wow.
That's how you get a voice for radio.
They taught me that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a jock growing up. I went right into radio and television school, and one of the first things they taught me was, if you're a man, you should smoke because you'll sound better. So the next thing you know, I'm smoking 3 packs of Marlboros a day.
And then here comes the Surgeon General.
Well,
Right.
well, then here comes the gallon of coffee every morning when
Oh,
you had to do a
gosh.
half-hour live newscast, and you didn't have a voice from the 3 packs of Marlboros you smoked the day before. So it was just this big vicious circle. And then once you slam a whole gallon of coffee to get your voice back, then you're constantly running up and down the steps to go to the bathroom. Because it goes through you quicker than keg beer. Okay, my story's done about cigarettes.
Then he's gargling glass.
Yes.
This is also
Yeah.
a PSA, don't smoke.
Don't smoke.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't. My
Yeah.
daughter asks me every day, Mom, why would anyone even start smoking if they know it's bad for you? I don't know. But
Yeah.
Well, cigar
Peer
bars
pressure.
are, being talked about at the legislature. So if you miss that smoky vibe on your clothes when you come home, you can, if they pass, you can just go over to the cigar bar and live your best life.
At least cigars don't, they smell a little better, but yeah.
I think they smell like farts.
Yeah, I was gonna say poop.
Wow.
oh no.
Farty.
The people you're around who fart, what do they eat?
Cigars.
I know mine sure don't smell like cigars.
This has gone off the rails. Happy Giving Hearts Day.
That's,
What do your farts smell like?
Oh, boy.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah.
we have fun.
Yep.
We have fun.
I'm here for it. This is the funnest morning I've had in a while.
Cigar farts.
Yeah,
and
wait
all.
till they bring up self-care.
Oh
gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get into it. Let's talk women's issues.
That is
Oh,
its
gosh.
own show.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute, I'm going to go get a
Side
beer.
podcast.
That's actually John's favorite, is talking about women's issues. So,
I bet. Yeah.
yeah. Doesn't
I
mind
bet you learn a lot though.
Oh, yeah.
He does. He
Ever
does.
since having us
do.
on this
Yes.
show, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Were we doing the show here when I mentioned like that I'll be in my casket and people will be viewing and someone will walk up and ask
Yes.
like, what was the day of her last period?
Oh,
And,
God.
like you can go you literally walk in like with a
I was not expecting you to say
yeah. But like,
Yeah,
is that not the
this is
norm?
her show.
You
This is
like
her-
walk in to the doctor. You could have been stabbed,
Yeah.
and that's what they ask you.
Yeah.
It's
That's so
it's
true.
So true. So true. The things you guys don't have to worry about, like that you don't walk in and they're like, when did you poop last? Like, but that's what they ask you every single time. You could be dying.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
question.
And they won't treat you until they find out. Yeah.
Well, at
that's
least I can
because-
always remember what I did last, so.
Yeah. It was so. I was giving blood last month, and there was a gal in there. I'm guessing she's about 85, and it was. It's not very quiet in there, and they were like, "When was your last pregnancy?" And she was like, "Oh dear." I was like, "Do you think we could move past that?"
Yeah.
Like, you think she'd be like,
After a
58?
certain age,
yeah,
yes.
I think we're good. Yeah, she was like, yeah. So, rough stuff.
I'll have to
Well,
ask my great grandkids.
Yes, I know. Let me phone a friend. Yeah.
Phone a friend.
All the things you have to ask. So, well, thank you for coming. Thank you for people who give to the UND foundations,
Yes.
specifically to the education and human development
Yes.
area. And
We are so grateful.
So grateful. Yeah. And we need more people like you drumming up
Yes.
the support and more people going into the profession. So
We
thank
sure do.
you for doing what you
Yes.
do.
Yeah.
And where's your office located if people want to come party with you?
Yeah, so we are in the Gretzky. It's on the west side of campus, kind of heading towards 42nd, right on the left side. Big glass, beautiful building. We're lucky that we have this gorgeous office space, and yeah, come on up, say hi.
Are you upstairs?
I'm on the second. Alumni Foundation is second and third floor. First floor is admission. So yeah,
Okay, so if we show up next week and we want a high five, do we just like, hey,
just walk up the stairs.
donated?
Nope, just walk up the
And
stairs.
then
We have
slide
a
down the
welcome
railing.
desk.
Yeah.
And then
Just
slide
scream.
down. Yeah, slide down the railing though.
Yeah,
If
I'm here for
you-
something.
If you really stop by, I'll be so excited. Please do.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
It's fun.
Add them
Yeah.
to the list.
Add them to the list. Yeah,
We have a very fun team. There, the culture there is so fun, and yeah, it's a great time.
Do you have the Giving Hearts Day thingy?
I don't know if
you
we
have a
do.
heart?
The funny thing is we're supposed to take a team photo today for Giving Hearts, and I just accepted the invite, thinking, "Oh, everyone's gonna wear red."
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I start looking around today in the office, and everyone's wearing UND gear, and I'm like, I missed the memo, so I'm gonna make us look like a Christmas tree. So
Well, I'm glad you didn't wear green. because
yeah,
the
we
green
talked
screen-
about
Yes.
this. Yeah, the green screens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're all
almost did.
twinning
You're
today.
wearing, you're wearing black. You can just,
We'll figure
get
it
in
out.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's got to be some.
I hope there's a
green
sign I
blazer.
can hold or something.
Yeah, I hope you have that thing though. Doesn't everybody get one of those if you sign up with it? The cardboard
know.
heart thing?
I
No.
still want to know what this thing is.
Oh,
damn,
damn,
she's a
do while
sign
you hold
holder.
the heart.
It says
Yeah.
like
Oh.
heart or Giving Hearts or something.
Okay,
know?
do you remember last year they put out that challenge to make a TikTok with that song for Giving Hearts to get your organization like an extra 10 grand or something? I
No.
think like
I'm not on TikTok,
I
but
think
you
no,
missed.
it was Giving Hearts Day Foundation. They put out like use this song in your TikTok to earn an extra like 10 or 25
Whoa.
grand for your
Oh,
organization.
what was it?
It was a really inappropriate song. I can share it afterwards, but
Okay.
I think Gate City ended up winning or some
Naughty.
financial organization, but we
Yeah.
made one out of I was at Ultra at the time. We made one out the back of a ambulance, so it was pretty
Oh,
pretty
fun.
epic.
But it was a naughty song.
Well, it was like that.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
sing it. I don't need to
It
sing.
was a
on
real
air.
banger. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
The
Yeah,
banger.
Yeah.
We're not regulated by the FCC, so if you want to drop
I
any
know.
F
no, it's
bombs
okay.
you can.
Yeah.
Yes, we've
Yeah.
dropped plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Facebook could
I think
cut
my
us
boss would
anytime.
frown upon that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
we
okay.
don't want to do that.
Yeah.
She's probably watching. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, boss.
Yes, yes. Okay, awesome. If anyone has questions or they missed the link, let us know. We can send
Yep.
that to you. And please consider. Oh, Dale
Dale has it on there. Isn't that
Dale's the
awesome?
best.
Oh,
okay.
it's just GHG. Sorry, Dale.
GHD.
At the end, after the slash.
Oh, he pulled it up.
He copied and pasted.
Did you? It worked.
Sure did.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah.
Don't question
Don't
the man
mess with
a
the tech.
plan.
Yeah.
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 You know more than I do.
Yeah.
Thank you, IT people.
Yes, yes. Okay.
True.
Okay, so there it is. Go ahead and give right now. Blow
Give
it up.
right now. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
We should do a pledge show.
a pledge show. Yeah.
Phonathon?
Yeah, yeah. Susan from Western North Dakota just gave $20 million.
Yeah,
Let's see if we
actually,
can match that.
One of the most fun things about being a fundraiser on Giving Hearts Day is a lot of organizations do their thank you calls as the money comes in. So that
Oh,
is
that's
really
cool.
fun to call people and say thank you for your.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like, "Why are you calling me?" But
know.
most of the time they're like, "Oh, thank you. That was really nice." So
I need to remember that day because there's a ton of spam calls going on right now, and I'll be like,
yeah.
"What?" You know? And
Yeah.
they'll be like, "Oh, thanks for your donation." I'm like, "Oh,
yeah,
now I'm a
sorry.
jerk." Yeah.
That's-
So on the 9th, be
On the
nice.
9th,
Be nice
yep,
when you answer your
February
phone.
9th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a thank you call if you get that.
Yeah. No spams. Awesome. Well, thank you, Ashley. We'd love to have you
Thank you,
back and
guys.
hear how it all went. And
Yeah,
get
that
an
would be great.
update. So we'll be ready for a high five next week.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Make sure that you give, and with every give that you give, put a fork in it. Have a great day.
Bye now.